meg.
De azért körbenézek. Mi van?
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Az a tévé, te. Minden a 70-es évek esztétika.
The cabinet was empty, but it smelled of onions. No kidding, it really did.
Ó, Isten, hagymaszaga van az ének? Na, másszon ki az ablakon a gyilkos szobájába. Vak. Át fogunk mászni a gyilkos szobájába,
Nem a
érted?
gyilkos szobájába.
Azt a milyen izgalmas. Úristen utca. Ha leesik, garat kabát. Télak a csávónak azonnal. Meg Mihálylik. Itt a gyilkos szobája.
Ugyanúgy, mint az előtt.
Igen, csak a nyomok. Milyen nyomokat hagyott maga után?
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence
Túl
beside
okos
his
ahhoz,
bed.
hogy itt hagyjon valamit, azt mondja az ágya mellett. De mindent megvizsgálunk. Minden. Ki kell deríteni.
A szekrény.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
Most lett beágyazva frissen, de semmit nem mond el a habitusáról a gyilkosnak. Na. Ennyi? Nincs ott semmi?
Close.
Close.
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants.
Semmi nincs a
Még
zsebekben.
valami nincsen bohóc. Nem tudok én nem
Hoppá, itt a földön egy briefcase. Ott a táska. Ott a táska. Amit elvitt Plantártól, az áldozattól.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Kiürítette.
Nem kéne a másik ajtót a szekrény. Vagy az csak becsukja. Csak becsukja.
Nehogy már. Nehogy már csak ennyi legyen. Alaposan vizsgáljunk csak át még mindent.
Sétálja valamely, mert van az, hogy ítom valami. De nem mozdul el sétálni. Semmi.
Ez lehetetlen.
Rossz tovább, jöttünk, vagy mi? Ez a 22.
Valami nyomnak kellene mennie. Vagy pedig most egy kis action lesz. Hogy ki akarunk menni.
Mi az az action?
Aha, ott van. Ott van. A sepphely az arcán. Utca.
Ő
I
az.
had the
Igen.
kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
El kell bújni. Ez egy hidegvérű profi sorozatgyilkos. Úristen, Oh, na jó, én nem nézek oda. A nadrágjából van leszakadva az a darab. Ki is nyitotta a szekrényt.
És az egyik hajlal.
Ölelj meg. Félek.
Most kell kiugrani dél Kung Fu Panda.
Úristen, nem vette észre. Az atyát cserélt.
Akkor ő a bohóc.
Irányítom a ventilátort, nem leizzadtam. Tökig.
Már a házban irány.
Nem hiszem el.
Jó, ellopjuk a nadrágját.
Ott hagyta a nadrágot. Abból hiányzik szerintem a darab. Ugye, ami nálunk van.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found two items in
Nem
the
is
pockets of
hiszi
the
el a
pants.
szerencsét, hogy
The
két
first
tárgyat is
was an
talált.
ordinary matchbook.
Egy
No
matchbookot talált,
matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read Thomas Merlin,
A másik
Gruber
meg egy
Electronics
kártya, egy
Corporation.
beengedő kártya, vagy minek hívják. Egy üzembe, ugye?
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Jó, más nincs.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half
Jó, hát akkor
expected,
szerintem innen
it was
mehetünk is
empty.
ki. Kérdés, hogy ajtón vagy ablakon távozzunk.
Ne az ajtón.
Ajtó, ajtó.
Most már megnyomtam. Jó, hát igazából itt szerintem ennyi. Mink van? Nézzük csak. Matchbook.
Elraktuk. És akkor...
Nem lehet megvizsgálni a matchbookot.
Mi az a matchbook?
Gyufa. Gyufás doboz. Ugye?
Igen.
Oké,
Nem
akkor
lehet
lepelem
megvizsgálni.
kifésülöm a szövetségét.
De
The
ott
matchbook
megszomálj.
bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut.
Alamut. Klub Alamut.
Jó
Jó.
érzése.
Nagyon jó érzés.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Jó.
Jó.
Színezek.
Mi van?
Telefonhívás.
Telefonáljunk? Elmondjuk Nikolnak.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Csinálj csak meg neki kell vinnem ezt.
Monsieur?
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Kifogyott a
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Monsieur?
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. Do you want this key?
No, thank you, darling.
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am. I have to go, ma'am.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
What do you think I should do next?
I think you should look for clues at the hotel.
I guess so. I found this in the killer's room.
What is it, a credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir. Maybe not. Maybe not. See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
Így kell, Lucia kézzel. Csak érezd menet, hogy túl melegítettem. Húha!
The guy looked just like a weasel. Hey, Shorty! I didn't think much of your trick, little man. I don't know what you're looking for, but you picked on the wrong guy. Maybe you'll spread the word around the sewers. George Stobart is on the case. That's Stobart. 2 B's and 2 T's. It sounded impressive to me, but the weasel didn't seem to share my enthusiasm. Still, I figured he'd think twice before gunning me down in the street in cold blood.
I do not like your tone.
Oh yeah? And what are you gonna do about it?
If you do not go away, I will gun you down in cold blood, right here in the street, without thinking twice about it.
Do you know a guy called Merlin?
No,
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
it is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize it?
Forget it. Excuse me?
Yeah,
It's no good pretending you don't understand me.
for the last time, get lost.
Oh yeah? And what if I don't? What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's just one flaw in your plans, Ape-Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, this tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac, this isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
Get lost, creep.
Szóval vissza ide ebbe a itt megy nápol. Nem volt sem. De így mászok itt fel ebben.
Igen.
Nincs egy.
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this.
Egyértelmű. Nem járt meg semmi új. Hotel Ubu. De ott vagy most.
Hasonló. Na visszajött a csávó. Szia, hav! Idegesíthetlek még kicsit.
Hi!
You're the guy who gave me the tip, aren't you?
Huh?
The racehorse. Salah-ed-Din.
Oh, yeah, but
I put every franc I had on that horse.
listen,
My lifetime savings. Next month's rent. Everything.
Oh, God.
You won by 3 lengths. I'm a rich man.
Call me Lucky George, the punter's friend. So how come you're still here?
Oh, I'm not going to let my newfound wealth change me, not one bit. I bought this horse, fittings and all. Now I can come and go as I please. No more clocking on or completion schedules. No foreman breathing down my neck. Thanks to you, I've found paradise.
I'm getting a mushy feeling in my chest. But not half as mushy as your head.
What do you want now?
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
No, nothing.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Akkor menj vissza Nikolhoz szerintem.
gotta
Ma
go.
visszamennem.
Don't let
valahogy,
me keep you.
Vagy menjek vissza a hotelukba.
Hát de mit akarhatnénk? A széfet?
Hoppá.
Hoppá, kijavították azért. A széfhez még nem jutottunk hozzá.
Lehet, hogy akkor visszamennem.
Hova? A széfet lehet, hogy azt kell akkor mondani. Segítséget kérni az öreg lánytól.
Szia, kiad a kulcsot.
What now, monsieur?
Minden a kéz.
Hoppá, szép.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of
identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Itt van.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Kulcsot.
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not spécialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Csak kérdezd meg az öregnek. Hát van, hogy segít újra. Védik ki.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Nem tudom. Megázok ezzel?
I just couldn't bring myself to use the buzzer on this dear lady.
Ne vedd már elő a szalámit, mert rohadt ideges leszek utcán. Ezt egyszer nem fogom megérteni, hogy miért csinálod ezt.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Edd már meg rendesen azt a pizzát.
I have to go, ma'am.
Nem fogom megkérdezni.
Nem kérdeztek tőlpadó tárgyakat? Nem félsz, hogy van lesz.
Hello again.
Azt már megkérdeztem az előbb, hogy fogom
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't. Tell me again about Alamut.
It is the home of the old man of the mountains.
Tell me again about Alamut.
Sokat.
It is the home of the old man of the mountains.
Which?
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
You don't care for clowns, do you?
They belong in the circus, like fleas and bearded women.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Sorry, nem akarjuk felhívni. Mert nem kell tőle már sem. Megtudtunk mindent, amit akartunk. Neki már nem kell. Neki már nem kell.
The door was locked.
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 But why?
Miért? Miért ez?
Hát kulcsunk van hozzá.
Jó, de akkor
It was a key ring bearing one large brass key
nem
and a
tudsz
tag
mondani,
which
jó,
read
de nem
Hotel
tudom.
Ubu.
És akkor... Igen.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of
A
camphor.
másikba ott a tükör, és a másikba meg ott a tetején.
Igen.
És hogy tudod, hallod?
Igen, megvan csinálja.
Hát egy hotelszobában egy kicsit megpróbálnak ugye változatosságot vinni bele.
Menjen át.
Mindjárt átmegyek, csak még körbenézek. A Milánka itt hagyta
The cabinet was
biztonsági
empty,
bizonyítékokat.
but it smelled of onions.
Ahogy ezt
No kidding, it really
elviszik, te
did.
csináltad. Nekem nem. Szóval te hagytad.
Nem a Milán a másiknál volt, ahol ő lakik. A Bohó. Megy.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though.
Kukut fakad.
Ott van még mindig a kutyám.
Látod, meg van cserélve, apa.
Tényleg.
Meg más
The assassin
sárga.
had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed. There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Kívlik az agyam. Megcsinálom a fejem. Baj van az észlésemmel.
Miket mondasz te, utca? Jól vagy?
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
Ezt nem értem.
Ne, próbálj meg, akkor még.
Kapcsoljuk be hintet. Having determined how the murderous clown escaped through the sewers, George teamed up with local photojournalists. Ennél többet tudunk, nem?
Hints.
I left something in the hotel safe, but the clerk won't give it to me.
Jó.
He might respond to another earful.
Menjünk be a csatornába.
Nem, hát én jól gondoltam, hogy megint a széfhez kell menni. Széfhez kell
Jó, na, én is
jutni.
rájöttem, de... Nincs.
Ablakon mászok ki.
Yeah.
Jó a kilátás.
Yeah.
Nem lehet tovább menni. Valahogy el kell terelni a figyelmét a clerknek.
Megint, de csak nem szépen. Te. Öföksz egy kicsit. És már meg is van telefon.
What now, monsieur?
Would it make a difference if I told you the guy in the photo was a murderer?
We are accustomed to catering for celebrities, monsieur. Movie stars, politicians, royalty, sporting personalities, they all stay here.
What do you make of this tissue?
You have shown me that already, monsieur.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained why I would rather not.
Are you sure you don't want the key back?
No, you keep it until you finish playing detectives.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Azt mondta, hogy...
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Hogy lehetne elterelni a figyelmét?
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was
Hogy a
Merlin.
22 az a Merlinnek a szobája, azt már tudjuk. Hogy kellene ezt elterelni a figyelmét? Két gangster talán.
Akkor is beszéltem nekem ki.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Átmutatják, meg gangsterek, és gyanús nekik az...
Okay,
Gyanús nekik,
let him go.
hogy ott szaglászik. Erre mi van?
Azok csak kivisz.
Mi a térképre jó? Akkor vissza a hotelba. Én gondolom, hogy itt van minden, ami rendelkezésünkre áll. Hogy itt is kimegy a térképről.
Ameddig ki, és itt jön vissza. Igen?
Window. Hát mert nehéz. Ki kell találni, hogy mit kell csinálni. Valahogy be kell jutni a széfhez. A széfben hagyta a gyilkos hagyott nyomokat. Nem csinál azzal a lakattal semmit. Egyed létszik.
Ott vagyunk.
Excuse me.
Yeah? Get lost, creep.
Ja, hogy ennyi?
Hey, Shorty. Do you know a guy called Merlin?
No,
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
it is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize?
What does this key mean to you?
Nothing.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
What does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Do you
Well, the
recognize the
record
guy in
is
this
not
photograph?
No, I never saw it.
Csak mi nem. Mert az undorító.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No, I never saw it.
Forget it.
Das sieht was sieht. Sie sieht was.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George.
Hagyjál végig.
Sajnálom, Milán. Sajnálom. Őszintén. Ha valakit megölnek a
Did you place a
környezetedben,
package
akkor
from
szólj
Merlin
meg
in the
nekem,
hotel
én
safe?
kiderítem, hogy ki egy
I
gyilkos
did,
pikpok.
madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the
Miért
package.
academic detail?
But that is against the law.
That it against the
I
law.
happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I own the law. If
Én
he
vagyok a
tries
törvény.
anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure,
Valamivel
Lady
megpróbálsz,
Piermont.
lője le.
One moment, please.
Pillanat, hölgyem, segítek, megnézem magának.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Na, már hozzá is a szélből a
Voilà,
cuccot.
monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Ez a Monseigneur Merlinnek a... Mi az? Manuszkript?
How satisfying.
Mi az
An
a manuszkript?
Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
Mindegy, egy zacskót adott
The
neki.
clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Na, ja igen, papírtekercs. Nem akarja izélni, kibontani, amíg vissza nem ér Nicole apartmenjébe, úgyhogy most már oda kell mennünk. Ennyi.
Emelt. Én azért mondom.
Oda tudsz menni Nicolehoz, vagy
Igen,
mozgassam a kezedet?
mozgasd.
Megyünk Nicole apartmenjébe, és elolvassuk, mi van a tekercseken. Jaj, nehogy
Oh, look,
elvegyék.
right there. Search him again, Flap.
Jaj, ne.
Nem.
De
Is
elvették.
this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
I can explain everything. Well,
Két
almost
gangster elvette a
everything.
tekercseket.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
És megfenyegették, hogy a halakkal fog vacsorázni, de azt mondta, hogy ő nem szereti a halakat.
Bad.
Van ennek bad endingje?
Úgy látszik.
Mi az a belden?
Hát semmi, most megszakadt itt a történet. Folytatjuk.
Ezt el kéne zavarni.
Addig nem jöhetünk ki akkor.
Szétgyújtották?
Mi nem? Akkor megint beszélek a csajjal, meg kell, hogy segítsen, de a tekercseket nem visszük.
Hi, ma'am.
Ki kell dobni az ablakon,
George, what
és,
can I do for you
és elmenni
now?
a sikátorba. Ennyi, azért van ott a sikátor. Na.
Did I show you this photograph?
Én erre nem is
Yes,
emlékeztem,
darling.
hogy vannak benne izék.
Mi?
Ilyenek.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Mit mutattam neki az előbb?
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Erre nem is emlékeztem, hallod.
Durva.
Hát figyelj, mikor játszottam ezt, ez PS1-en volt, a 90-es évek
Did you place a
végén.
package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
Hát ez
I
még
did, madame.
And did my
Oh,
friend
honey,
here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere
igen, a
academic
tekercsekkel nem
detail given the
mehetünk ki, mert
package.
két gangster el fogja venni
That
megint.
is against the
És bad ending
law.
lesz.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law.
Igen, most
If he
fölmegyünk,
tries
majd
anything,
kilövünk az
shoot him,
ablakon,
George.
és utána
My
kimegyünk
pleasure,
a
Lady
gangster
Piermont.
elnököt, nem találnánk a tekercset,
One moment,
elmegyünk a
please.
sikátorba, fölvesszük a tekercseket, és Kipli Nikolhoz. Belecsapsz?
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without
Figyelj,
you, Lady
apa
Piermont.
megoldja.
Voilà, monsieur.
Figyelj,
Le
apuskára.
manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Hát majd Nikolnál kiderül. Zsattara innen. Zsattara. Tűnés. A kulccsal kell, mindig elfelejtem.
The door was locked.
Kell, hogy nem magától nem használja a tárgyat.
De nem működik, hogy ő még szólt, hogy és hirtelen izé. Kezelem. Ja.
Igen, és itt inventory használni a tekercset. Figyeld ezt a puskát, hogy oldja meg a szituációt. Ezt nézd meg. Mi? Mi? De miért mutatja ezt? Te tudod, mit kell csinálni?
De ki kell mászni is úgy.
De miért nem bírja ki, mert tudod.
Mert hülye.
I
Ellie.
knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Ó. Látod, milyen ügyes vagyok.
Eredeti tehát. Mi van itt? Már a videót még kérlek, mert mindenhol égnek a világos. Kapitány Isztánban. Nagyon szívű. Légy szíves, a izével. Anyjával kapcsod már el. Kapitány Isztánban, tehát már nincs több papírozat. Itt ne kapcsolj le, a anya meg nem tud.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
9-ig játszunk, aztán utána lehet mesét nézni. Jó utca az ágyból.
Jó földön.
Oké?
Oké.
Holnap is itt lesz még a utca.
Hát Luca, sokáig lesz itt, igen.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be
De
disappointed.
miért is lesz?
I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's
Még
apartment
holnap
and
is
check
itt
it
lesz,
out.
holnap után, és meg utána lesz. Nagyon sokat itt lesz. Mondjuk el nem fogja felismerni. Megy majd haza, és jó napot köszön neki. Azt hiszi, majd akar tőle valamit.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
Vagy ilyesmi.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a medieval manuscript.
Sorozatgyújtogat. Ez honnan jött ez a kifejezés?
Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
Filmből.
It's
Az a
incredible.
macska
Is
filmből.
this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes the Pagan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land, safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Na és az a kincs, ez utána ugye elpusztították őket, és az a kincsnek nincsen meg a helye.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years.
600 éve
Anyway.
elhozták.
We're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after.
Getszemánk
Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Zsidóságnak, kereszténységnek, meg a muszlimoknak is, az iszlámnak.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Nie mamy.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So funny. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Kroon Museum. I'll give you the
Múzeumba kell
address.
menni, kifaggassuk
Jó, úgy
pontosabban.
látszik.
Képről a...
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. A knight with a crystal ball. There's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a
Valaki még
carpet or a
szőlőszéken
tapestry.
dolgozik.
Or a duvet cover.
Igen,
It's a
a
clue to a
portás,
place, I
akkor
reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
honnan mész?
Nem megyek sehova.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only
akkor van ott
mythological
egy
bull I
harcos
know
csávó,
of is
egy
the
pikál.
Minotaur, but he was only half
Ez
bull.
a Minotaurus.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Olyan, mint hogy egy kristály lenne egy tripodon közöttük. Szerinted ez görög mitológiai képek voltak?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Nem hiszem.
Igen, én
Az nem egy Minotaurus.
nem. Mondják is, hogy az nem. Egyetlen mitológia dolog, amit tudunk. Mi az a...
Minotaurus.
Ja, mi az a Minotaurus, de csak egy fél bika. És nem. Szóval nem mondták azt, hogy az egy fél bika.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
A múzeumba, Luca. Nagyon tessék már magadat. Megyünk a múzeumba, Luca. Voltunk még a múzeumban, ott nem is voltunk, nincs múzeumban. Mindig csak ez a röhögcsérése. Mindig a röhögcsérés.
Az megy.
Nem hiszem el, Luca.
Múzik,
Ott van a múzeum, Luca, most megyünk. De szép. Van, de szép. Jó, oszlopok vannak előtt.
Window!
És azok a szép őszi levelek, látod? Húj már ide! Húj már, apuskám!
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
Nem jól nézni? Mi kell már neked állandóan? Itt van apuskára föleljed.
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes.
Legyek már jó frissek, nem hiszem el.
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Szóval nem megyünk a múzeumba. Belül milyen szép lesz. Na jó, oké, akkor ne beszélgessünk. Menjél.
Csak ez a két plusz.
Oh my god! A képen megy az ő.
The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
Ez a világ minden tájáról különböző műtárgyak.
Pardon me,
Oui, monsieur?
are you Labino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
Nem.
But Labino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it the he studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Nem tud semmit a templomosokról pedig.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me,
Van egy
monsieur.
tripodot
I am no scholar. Although people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No, no, no. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Igen, voltunk a Vármúzeumban, emlékszel?
Thanks
a Magyar
for your help.
Történeti Múzeumban, voltunk a Mezőgazdasági Múzeumban, voltunk a
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
Akkor volt
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me. A metal rod attached to the wall was connected to the window.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street.
The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they open, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
The case contains some fragments of pottery. They look to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'âge paléolithique. The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose. I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement.
Itt van tripod.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Hey, no! No, monsieur. No.
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm sorry. It was a large brass urn. There was nothing in the urn. It was a tapestry of a lady,
Jó, én
a
csak
lion,
nézem, mit
and
tudom.
a unicorn. If
Múzeumban
I had more
meg-
time, I could have stared at it all day. The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum. It was a stone carving from ancient Egypt. It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Nem tudok arra.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read, L'âge paléolithique.
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh yeah, that was it. The attendant had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
Most nem figyel, most nem figyel. Hopp, hopp, hopp. Hopp.
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No, no.
Okay.
Jó, hogyha nem figyel, akkor meg a riasztó kapcsol be. Pedig direkt azt próbáltam, hogy nem figyel. Ne nézz ide, ne nézz ide. Hoppa, nem figyel, nem figyel. Bo.
As I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No, no.
Okay. Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. the Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist?
Szabaduló művész.
Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever it was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Ő arra használta, hogy a
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Is the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped
Tudom
over
válaszolni a
thaumatology.
stílus, hogyha benyom, akkor a modernre változom.
beszarok. Játszok, átdolgozott modernen egy kicsit.
Mindig szóval meg kell nézni, hogy milyen az átváltozó.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What?
PlayStation 1-es.
Get it
ez
out
meg
of
az
the
új
case?
verzió. Azt a
I don't
milyen
know. That tripod
magas
is protected by
felbontású,
a
tiszta
sophisticated
grafika.
surveillance
Tiszta rajz,
system.
nem? Tudsz?
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
Na,
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does
Yeah, it doesn't mention John Dee at all.
most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher.
Az a
He
játék
taught me the
van most
alphabet.
egyfolytában nyitva van. Mi ott vagyunk addig nyitva.
19 letters of it.
Nem
The
fogják
bottom
rá,
row of the
szakálnak.
chart was too small even for him to read, so he
Nem
left
telik az
them
idő,
out.
úgy tudod.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see?
Hát nem,
If
melyik
I
a
studied
fölötte
art
használhatná, és
and
nem
did
lenne.
all my homework,
Talán a biztonság
I could be a
helyett.
professor of history.
Érted?
At your age? Dream on. What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know?
Ezt nem
Philippe
tudjuk
IV,
megoldani ma.
the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is he was King of France. I don't even know why he was called Philippe le Bel.
Lehet fogadni.
Hát most is
Kérdezősködünk.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Én itt vagyok.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Yeah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Thanks for your help.
Na, oké. Ó,
Rá is mentette.
ismerhet igen.
Ne.
Hogy mennyi?
Ennyi.
Vége?
Még
Hát csak ide.
a save game.
Már el van mentve.